Here we are. Please tell me your name, where are you from, and how do you connect to the Catholic workers?
Hi, my name is Dagmar Huxley. I live in Yankton, South Dakota.
Okay.
And many years ago, I was on the board of the Peace and Justice Center in South Dakota. And that's when I met Michael Sprong.
Yes.
And with him, I traveled to Des Moines to the Catholic worker, and immediately found something that was very good for me, because to serve others and to volunteer was often on my mind, but I was in a setting where it just except church work and things like that, but that wasn't what I wanted. So I got acquainted with the Catholic worker, Dorothy Day, Peter Moran, read the books,
and when about did this happen? What
in
year?
the 80s, late 80s, just 20 years ago. And then
And you've been involved
one way or the other, and then also I started to go with them to some of the protests at Stratcom in Omaha, which is a terribly evil place, because they with one push to eliminate our whole little world. And we only got one planet.
And you're referring here to all the bombs and all the concentration of their command and so on.
Yes, and the power they have over this world, and the evil power they use to...
And I want to roll things back a little bit. And where are you originally from?
See, I was born in Germany, and I was a little girl during the war, and I saw the hideous things that happened, the destruction, the killings, the bombing, and to me, ever since then, war is evil, because at the end of the war, I looked back on it and I thought, who's the winner?
How old were you at the end of the war?
Well, during the war, I was 10 years old.
10 years old, yes, enough to absorb a lot of
enough
things.
To remember, because Frankfurt was destroyed pretty thoroughly.
Yes.
And I couldn't understand it, of course, how that can happen.
Yes, right, and why and all that,
And you know, the only way I ever really understood the whole thing from what happened in my country was after I was grown up, through Franz Jägerstätter's life.
I'm not familiar with.
He's the farmer in Austria who simply refused to serve, and he was killed.
Yes, now I know. Yes, there's a film.
Yes, right.
There's a book.
There's a book, and the book explains the whole thing from Hitler's beginning, you know, till this man died, and it was a wonderful revelation for me, because I never really understood all that, and now I do.
Yes.
And it makes even more evil, and there's some people brave enough to lay down their life.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. And, so you connect this all to. I mean, now you're, come full circle to the other side of not only geographically almost the world, but the attitude about wars and peace and so on. So talk a little bit about that.
I'm totally for non-violence, and I wished our young people would learn in school about it, because they can serve their country and they can serve God, not by military means, by other means. The need is there, and if they just hear about it, because most of them never hear about it.
Right.